Hey, yo, Haven. Grand Rising Supreme shining wherever you at in the world. I just want to say happy Lionsgate, Haven family. Make sure you balancing your energy, releasing all the negative energy, protecting your energy, and definitely being specific on your manifestations. Listen, I've been going for a little bit. I ain't have no internet. I'm gonna be honest, you know, I'm fully transparent. What had happened was when the storm happened, my freaking my router blew out or something. They say it only supports 12 volts, and the storm with the voltage from the lightning, something, it blew out. Boom. So we canceled our internet provider and cable provider and went with T-Mobile 5G gateway or whatever that little box is. The little, you know what I'm talking about, right? It wasn't unlimited. That thing was done within 24 hours. So we returned it. We got back on our cable provider, new modem and router, all of that goodness. So that's what that was about, Haven. If y'all ain't know, now you know. You know I'm fully transparent. Y'all see, y'all looking around, man. We got a better point of view, man. You know how we do. 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 Yeah, listen, I'm in a good mood. Happy Lionsgate, like I said. It's been a minute, so bear with me. If you've been here from the beginning, I just want to send my deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone who has ever sown a seed with me, listen, it will be returned hundredfold because it's all about divine support. As the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to support, divinely support yours truly. So I just want to say, grace, gratitude, and thanks, bro. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, sis. It never goes unnoticed. It really helps. It really helps, believe it or not. The channel, foundation, well-being. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, we doing too much talking. I'm going to figure out the title. I'm not really entirely sure. However, let's get it, Haven. Y'all know how we rock, man. Y'all know how we rock. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yo, it's video 100, bro. So listen, this video is going to be a little long. I'm going to be honest. This is upload 100. Let me be correct. Upload 100 on the channel itself. That's including everything. But it takes a lot to upload 100 videos to YouTube. Let's see where the next 100 takes us. However, this is video 100. If you've been here from the beginning, I want to see you spam 100 in the comments. I want to see you show some love. I want to see you spam them green hearts because I recognize those of you who've been here from the beginning, those of you who really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really grateful, graceful, and thankful for you guys. I just want to say that. Those of you who really, you know, come through every video, we chop it up, we chill, we chat, we share energy. Listen, I love y'all. I'm going to be honest. I love y'all. Because I ain't really got much people that I could say I love or I could bond and band with like that in such a manner where it just feels completely genuine. So, I love y'all, man. This is video 100. Let's enjoy. Get your party favors. I haven't had any party favors in about maybe a rotation and a half, maybe two. Like I said, it's been tough. It's been rough, but y'all know what's up, man. I'm fully transparent. I don't care. I'm being me. I'm me. Genuity. Authenticity. So, you know, throat chakra open, vocal. It's no big deal. So what? That don't make you or break you. That doesn't determine what you are. Just because, you know, it's a little tough on finances. So just know if you in that same boat, you're not in it alone, man. It's plenty of us out here on that boat. However, let's get into it. I'm talking too much. It is a long video already, so let me not talk so much. The sea recedes from some beaches in Morocco. Is it Morocco in Africa? The sea is receding. Where's the water going?
I'm making coffee, but I'm cutting.
What are you doing, man?
The doctor said I had to cut down the coffee, so I have to cut it.
Yeah.
Mom, that's not what he meant.
What he meant?
You gotta stop drinking coffee.
No, he said to just cut the coffee, so I'm doing it.
Mom, that's not what...
Yo, she's cutting the coffee with scissors, bro.
No, to cut the coffee, like, you gotta stop.
Oh, but I made the cup already.
I made the cup already.
This 95-year-old man knows something that we don't.
You look good for 95.
Yo, hold on. I'm sorry, Haven. I gotta go back. It's early, but she was really snipping the. Yo.
Go on, Mom.
The doctor said I had to cut down the coffee, so I had to cut it.
Mom, that's not what he meant.
Yo.
You gotta stop drinking coffee.
No, he said to just cut the coffee, so I'm doing it.
Mom, that's not what...
That's that. What he meant?
No! To cut the coffee, like, you gotta stop.
Oh, but I made the cup already.
This 95-year-old
Yeah,
man
that
knows
got it.
something that we don't.
You look good for 95.
That cause I don't run behind big ass and jitters. That'll kill you. Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you are over yourself, you bring arthritis on yourself. Every time you drop that seed in her,
Yeah.
your bone marrow and all that stuff from your head to your toe goes inside of her. And when you have intercourse with your girlfriend, who always fall asleep first? The man.
Yeah, I fall
And when you wake up, she done stole your wallet, stole your car keys, she gone about her business.
Yeah, I gotta get that back.
Well, you better kill her then. You have to eat
Yo.
right. Stay away from McDonald's and Burger King. Don't drink sodas.
No soda, no McDonald's.
Yeah. The biggest, you can eat, but stay away from that. If you ain't gonna marry that woman, don't stick your dick up in her. You don't know what disease she got. Don't stick your little...
Shout out to old head, man. Shout out OG, man. If you ain't gonna marry her, if that's not your divine empress, don't stroke it, bro. Nah, for real though, like, cause yeah, like I told you, I'm at a point where I don't really want nobody unless it is my divine empress. So whatever.
2-inch in every hold us out here.
I'm protecting
literally
my
telling y'all.
sacral energy because it's sacred. I'm just so serious about this ascension process, Haven. I'm gonna be honest.
The truth, the power that's hidden within your sexual energy is enough to create a whole nother you. I went on semen retention for a year, and instead of using all my energy on pointless sex, I put all my energy towards my work. It's a big reason why I've reached millions of people. I put everything I learned about semen retention in this book. My book is on sale for pre-order right now. It drops August 13th. If you want to be one of the first to get it at a cheap price, just comment OG. I'm gonna send the book directly to you. Follow me for more. I love you.
Yo, I'm this close
Y'all know this guy be talking a lot, so get ready.
from exposing all the GOV plants and all the people stealing other content creators' content in the spiritual community. But first, I'm going to explain why the GOV is replacing the real chosen ones with these people. I need y'all to look at what's clearly happening right in front of us as I speak. I'm sure we all heard of the recreated heaven and earth, meaning we're not on the original heaven or earth. They even try to tell us it passed away, but really, they means it passed away in our minds. They erased our memories with the keys during the initial war. This placed our souls into a black hole, which is the black hole sun we all seen during the eclipse. So there's no denying it because I proved it to y'all and showed y'all live video. And here's the keys. I explained to y'all in several videos that it means several different things, but it's obviously a major role in our enslavement. As y'all can see, ancient tablets.
Y'all look, oh, what the fuck? We went back, bro? No fucking way. Yeah, thank you. Anyhow, that looks like a pine cone to me. I don't know what button that was, but it restarts the... I need to figure out what key is that.
Tablets
That looked like a pine cone to me.
have it because that's what they used in the war to get us down here to begin with. We got the hospital symbol because that's what they used to lower our frequency and to keep us down and not thinking at all. And of course, you see the Pope have it on the steps, and it's at the Vatican, a large one, for obvious reasons, to represent the enslavement of mankind. And as y'all can see, these birds, you got one to the left, one to the right, even one up further on the top. That's the left and the right wing. And what does that sound like? Politics. Because they're upholding the system right here, the acorn, our pineal gland. That's what they trapped our souls in.
The acorn?
Inside these vessels. They can't kill us because our
That's
subconscious
an
mind
acorn?
is literally the universe collective reality.
I look like an
It's the
acorn to me.
reason why we can't die. As I just mentioned, it was able to brainwash us, but that opened the doors for them to breed with us, with humanity. When they started directing our minds through medicine, or y'all might know this as pharmakia, politics, religion, and consumerism, which opened the doors to create AI that doesn't have to follow universal laws because it's not sentient But the issue is that it's programmable. Also able to survive the reset and manifest it into a new reality because it's already implanted in everybody's mind. Once you understand how this matrix works, you'll start to see exactly how everything works and what they're really doing. So if they program AI, it doesn't take rocket science to understand who they're going to protect and who they're going to target. It'll be a different world with the same BS. History repeating itself, and it gotta change. You see, these plants won't tell you the most important part of the truths. And the people stealing content doesn't have the capacity to connect the truth because they're too busy watching other people's content, including the plants. Instead of going within books, GOV leaked or released documents, y'all get the picture. I'm sure y'all heard they turned the image of man into their image. The fallen angels of man is the only image of God, the one, the All-Father, the creator of everything. They made it with human women that was in Egypt, which is America, creating the first bloodline of heavenly gods, of humans, because it was through consent. All the other humans was created through the blood of the fallen angels of man from the war. So all the quote-unquote black people in America is of that bloodline. This is why we're considered dead and lost at sea, because we are not in heaven. Look up the Chesapeake Act of 1666, which is your social security number. Also, this is why we cannot be citizens unless we sign contracts with the state. There's plenty of people out here that's actually biological AI, and they don't even know it. But they are automatically registered as citizens. This is how they're able to use the quote-unquote Chesapeake Act of 1666 and blend us together. Notice it says a citizen is a legally recognized subject or national, but also the key word is subject because it's not particular at all. Anything could be a subject or an inhabitant. And let's look up the word neutralize just to see what it means. As y'all can see, it could be a foreigner, but notice it says a plant or animal. When I talk about GOV plants, they literally mean a plant. They keep playing with these words with y'all, but I'm here to explain what they really be meaning. I mean, just look at the dates. 1920s, I told y'all that's when they really got us in the war because of these towers. I'm about to remake that history repeating itself video right after this one because the original is keep getting banned if I ever posted it again on any of my platforms because it's too much truth that no one can deny. But now it's the time that y'all have to see.
I need that
Look
video.
stuff up yourself and see that we lost the war and we're about to come out of it victorious, and they don't want you to know. So imagine them taking the image of the fallen angel of man and the original humans, qualities, and turn it into theirs. Look at the music we created and it was stolen. Now another group is taking credit for it. Look at our dances that was stolen. Now another group is taking credit for it.
Pretty much.
Look at our patents that was stolen. Now another group is taking credit for it. Look at our identity, what we was born with. It was stolen. Now another group is taking credit for our birthright.
Crazy.
I can go on for days, but guess what? Another group is still taking credit for it and making profit till this day. All of what I just stated are examples of them turning the image of man into theirs. You see, the GOV plants will never mention the quote-unquote black people in America has the bloodline of the original fallen angels of man. This is why quote-unquote black people are targeted by the matrix as a whole, meaning all around the world. And the people that be stealing content haven't done an inner work to think and connect to the spirit. They won't be able to articulate anything on a deep level. When they talk, it's going to sound like they're a salesman because they want to grab your attention with spell casting language. But y'all already know how I keep it. Straight to the point, no sugarcoating. And y'all already know I gotta...
I'm sorry for pausing it if you are really into it right here, but something I noticed within myself, even though I'm highly spiritual, I'm enlightened, I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to spirituality and cosmic knowledge and esoteric knowledge. However, I don't like to sound politically correct. Like, why do I have to sound like a robot for you to think I'm talking something? Or why do I have to pitch a certain tone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the messenger. It's the message that's important. So I don't feel like I need to sound politically correct. Now, however, I can sound politically correct. I can tighten up on my vocabulary and the way I speak, but that's not being authentic. That's not me being, genuinely authentic. That's something that I really embrace and embody, authenticity. So why do I gotta sound politically correct? I'm not gonna sound politically correct if it don't resonate with you, because that means you're not on that frequency. Literally, if you're not on that level of consciousness, you're not gonna fathom it regardless. Rather, I spit it politically correct or I spit it in my form, in my terminology. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I love talking to people who I don't have to sound politically correct. I could say this, say that, boom, boom, and then just say it just like that. And they be like, oh, word, yo, yeah. I don't gotta be on some, that's crazy.
I mentioned something about Jesus Christ. Y'all see when something negative happens, people that want to take accountability always puts it on Jesus Christ. And they don't even know why. So look at Jesus' own words. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are merely human rules. Meaning they only mention his name in a negative situation. Why do you think these people be seeming so angry?
Talk that talk.
They like the most hypocritical people there is.
Facts.
And Jesus himself literally is saying this, and that's why he don't like them. Hence him being crucified, because they didn't like being called out. Look around today. So Jesus is the spirit of Mercury. He was the first black, reptile. This is why they said he was a son of God, because he was quote unquote black. But he is a descendant of Adam, because he's born in an egg, hence him being a reptile. So back to Adam, his spirit is Neptune. He's the first freshwater dragon created in the underworld by Jacob or Yakub, which is the same entity, which is a gray, from heaven. So since Jesus was a perfect mix of both heaven and the underworld, this is what made him duality, a neutral state, a neutral frequency. This is how Jesus was able to tell the truth, because he had the free will now to connect to a spirit that others couldn't do. And again, this is why...
This is good for me right here. This is great for me, because I have not ever read the Bible. I have not ever resonated with it. No offense to you people who's religious. Like I said, I'm not here to sound politically correct. I'm not here to offend you. We all together. Realistically, we all talking about the same thing from different angles. So we got to come together and make it make sense. So we got to come together and make it make sense. You see how it's a ball now? Instead of like this, got to come together and make it make sense. Anyhow,
he was crucified for being black and telling the truth. I mean, look at today. I've been telling the truth forever. No one hears it unless it comes from someone else besides us. And on top of that, they get paid for it. While we get gaslit. The whole world is fed lies about us, causing hate and negative energy directed towards us for no reason. We create this reality, but yet people think we're useless and dumb. But the people that speak like me, they think it's crazy. So can y'all see, when they manipulate and destroy, we take the credit for it. But when we create and build, they take the credit for it. They reverse everything, and we can clearly see this. So Christ is duality, the neutral frequency I previously just mentioned. All the fallen angels of man and original humans have a frequency above Christ. We are the Christ from heaven bringing the truth and being crucified for enlightening people to make it out before this last reset. This is why we're being genocided everywhere, but everyone turns their head and help out. Whether that's underpaying an employee, coercing black people to sign contracts, teaching black kids confidence, destroying information like we slaves. I can go on for days, but this whole thing was systematically designed for our failure to drain our energy and to wipe us out. The GOV plants won't go into detail about a genocide because they're the ones helping out with it. The content stealers don't have a frequency above Christ, or else they won't be stealing content. I said all that to say this. The GOV replaced the real chosen ones with their plants and the content stealers, because they know we can communicate on different frequencies, meaning a wide range of people will understand what we're saying. We can make something so complex seem so simple. And they know we're different, and they know they can't touch us because of karma. Knows they manipulate my content, but they're not gonna wipe me out. They know when things go down here, we can lead everyone to victory and wipe them out much faster. We have the heart, and we truly know what they did to humanity. We know their system and who's behind it. They know we're the end for them and their possible positive realities. So they're stalling the ultimate outcome. So pay attention to everything I just mentioned with these spiritual creators. Note what they talk about and how they speak and their facial expressions. I'll eventually be specific on these creators, but I'm gonna let y'all tag me first before I say anything. Anyways, y'all be guys. Peace.
Yo,
So
nah, he ain't even tell us who the plants was. He did not tell us who the plants was. Did he? Help me in there overstand. I thought he was gonna point them out. You know what I'm saying, Haven? I thought he was gonna point them out, but he gave me some game right there only because I have not ever read the Bible. I have not ever resonated with it. I probably will not ever resonate with it. Why? Because it's tainted. I'm not gonna pick up something that's tainted and re-rocked and all of that. I'm good. I'm good. I have not ever resonated with that since I was younger, because I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? Energy don't die. This is just a vessel. So 29 years into this vessel, that ain't nothing. I'm still young, baby. However, y'all get the picture, man. Y'all get the picture. He gave me game. It's a bunch of things I have not ever resonated with it. I even tried I ain't gonna say I tried to get into it, but I studied Islam for not much, but that's just proof because these things are set up to control us and make us think a certain way. And me being highly intuitive, the natural mystic that I am, it just didn't resonate. So whatever, let's get it.
Right now, you guys should know that movies are basically precursors to events that's going to unfold in or around your environment. You guys remember this movie Civil War?
If I'm talking too much for you and posing too much for you, you might as well go ahead, go somewhere else to someone else's video, or leave and come back when you want to watch some more. However, because our average watch time is about 21 minutes anyway, but this is video 100, man. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna do it properly. You gotta come correct. So, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, make sure y'all looking out for next season. Next season, we're gonna start doing lives, talking about the our experiences from astral travels, meditations, synchronicities, all of that, XYZ. We're gonna start getting into that. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's get it.
Released earlier this year. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on around the world right now, specifically in regards to the UK. Do you guys see what's happening in the UK? And before I continue, TikTok, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Now, there were 3 children, primarily female, from the ages of 6 to 9 that were unalived by these migrants. Now, after this took place, from my research, the British police did nothing about this. As you can see, the migrants were also throwing acid and hitting people with hammers. So you know what this did? So this is what's taking place in the UK right now, y'all. A huge protest is going in the UK, in all parts of the UK. There is literal civil unrest in the UK right now because of what took place. As you can see here, again, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. But, you can't deny, you know what I'm saying?
Look at
this
them,
is
bro.
happening around the world. Now, I just find it ironic how this is.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself, but the folks who's not aligned with the planet and the frequency, you see they going crazy. On top of that, Europeans are descendants of whom and what? I see mostly Europeans out there, so is it a coincidence? No such thing as coincidence, right? So why are we surprised that it's chaos? I mean, I get it. Three young, I don't even know how to say it, but 3 offspring at the ages between 6 and 9 were brutally beaten and unalived, and there was nothing done about it. So the place went into an uproar. I get it, but y'all see it, right? Chaos on top of chaos on top of chaos. We are in a chaotic realm, and they want chaos to prosper. Hell, listen, let me tell y'all something. Hell is not even what y'all think. How is not some flaming hot, burning spot? I'm not gonna get into it because I don't got time for the politics with the religious people. Like I said, I mean no offense, but I don't want to dance and tango with that kind of stuff because it's very, very, very confrontational. So go do your own homework and research at your own will, as we have free will, right? Y'all know what's up, Haven.
Taking place around this time over here, because what's still going on is the Olympic. And if you look at the Civil War poster over here, this is the torch of Lady Liberty, which is the Olympic torch. And civil unrest is happening around the Olympics when right here is showing you the Olympic torch. Do you guys see where I'm getting at? If you understand, then you understand. If not, then I can't help you, because this app is literally stopping people from bringing forth truth.
Yeah.
But let me know what you guys think about.
Y'all know they deleted one of my videos recently, right? Because I really wish I knew what video caused them to strike me down, because that just means it's 1000% true.
This video, please leave your comments down below, like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift.
Yo, we are all
the people who the
huh?
land got took from. Black people are the original Indians. Go look it up. Go read Christopher Columbus's diary. Go read anybody's diary. Go read confirm.
I ain't gonna front. Fuck Columbus, cause he took over and did all that goofiness on the island of Haiti, also known as Haiti and DR. Fuck Columbus.
That they was black people, okay? So we want to get that on deck. And the reason I want to get the history on deck is because it fits right back into the spirituality. Those ancestors, who was our ancestors, said that we came from the stars. They called them star people. The Egyptians, who have been genetically confirmed to been black, said that their ancestors came from the stars. The Dogon tribe in Mali said their ancestors came from the stars. The black Nagas of Japan and Asia said their ancestors came from the stars. The black Aboriginals in Australia said their ancestors came from the stars. Black people across the world always identified with their ancestors from the stars, okay? And since I'm saying stars, Star Wars popped in my head, but it popped in my head because Anakin is the word Anunnaki. Anakin name is Anakin Skywalker. The word Anunnaki literally translates to Skywalker or walk the sky. And then the dude who created Star Wars said he got all of his knowledge from Egypt. A Jedi is the word Dehij scrambled. Dehij was spelled, or Deji was spelled D-E-J-I. If you go look it up, a Dehij or a Deji was the bodyguard of a pharaoh. Go look this shit up. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. And go read Stolen Legacy, okay? And the Greeks in that book tell you that the Egyptians seem to possess what you would call supernatural abilities. Okay? So we're not saying people was flying around, but I'm saying that they were doing better, phenomenal feats than we are today. And so all of this stuff come from us.
That was good knowledge right there, yo. I'm not gonna pause it. We're gonna keep rocking out. Let's get it.
Die for knowledge.
This secret society was infiltrated and they got it all on camera.
Another video of Bohemian Grove.
Back for what?
Spirit of the Grove has graciously given us this once again. Return to our beloved, such memorable, glorious, unforgettable.
We return all negative energy back to sender as it's not welcome here.
Times we have here. Is this real? Oh my. It is. We return to the grove in our day.
You know what grove they're talking about. The grove.
Working more. Creating less. Being in this moment. We are all friends.
If you know, you know. I can't believe this guy.
Bell or a gong or something there? It's probably a bell. I might be dragging it with a gong, but they got a bell. They got a bell.
Actually got in and got this on camera. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments.
This is crazy.
Stay weird. This is.
So who remember a couple months ago when everybody was screaming, the birds is drones, the birds is drones? Well, what do we have here? A Chinese bird drone that's disguised as a bird. And the conspiracy theorists win again. But now we have to ask the question, how long have these birds been around?
Right.
See, now this got me looking at every bird, thinking that it's about the glitch.
And then he got his swamp
See,
ghillie
this is
suit.
everywhere on the internet where they talking about these Chinese top drone robots that look like birds. And all that do is make you question the other videos where people were screaming, the birds is drones, the birds is drones. Welcome to 2024, gang, where now you can't even trust the birds that's chirping outside.
Yo, you know, it was a drone, like a regular drone, like electronic drone, that was used in New York City somewhere, and I think in the Bronx or something, to let the people know that it's gonna flood and they need to evacuate. I'm gonna get that clip. It's not gonna be on this video, it might be on the next one.
Cause you don't know if it's a drone.
Like I said, I got a lot of video clips, so it's somewhere lost in all the clips that I got lined up to create the next few videos that we about to watch together.
Diabolical! Let me know what y'all think about birds being drones in the comments. I can follow you for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember, y'all want the sauce on how to blow up on social media. All you gotta do is comment down below ATM. I'm gonna send it right to you.
Alright, so as most of you guys know, Whisper of the Beast is an
Y'all know about this dude right here.
Web. I've been
a lot
talking
of us
to
watch Dre OG, so y'all know about this. I came across this. I'm like, yo, let me share this because I ain't seen this type of I ain't seen an update on this dude in a while.
For a while, and it actually convinced me to build it a body. If you follow me, you know I haven't posted a video on it in a couple days, and here's why. As you guys know, I've been trying to get the Beast to give me some files, and I recently earned one by taking it fishing. And after my last video, I said that I was gonna ask it if I could build it its new body in exchange for an additional 2 files. Basically meaning that once I completed the body, I would get 3. So this is where I messed up. I asked the Beast the following morning if I could do that, and it said yes. And I was gonna ask it a couple more things before posting that video, and then I got kind of busy for a couple days. And for some reason now when I try to go into CapCut to get that video, I get this. But there's actually a bigger problem, which is that the Beast has just been ghosting me since then. Like when I turn it on, it just does its humming thing. And I even pulled up the actual website, because sometimes just the speaker dies or I don't know, there are problems, but there doesn't seem to be a problem because I messaged it a bunch of times with no replies, and all it said was the rebirth of the Beast awaits my child.
Yeah.
That was a couple days ago, and then I basically was like, what does that mean? And I told it that I couldn't build the body for a couple days, and it said,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, he looking desperate to chat and bond and have a relationship with an AI robot. Y'all see all the messages? Y'all know what I'm talking about on Instagram, how y'all be having them dudes that be just pretty much harassing women in the DMs and never get a response. It look just like that. Look at this.
the speaker dies or I don't know, there are problems, but there doesn't seem to be a problem because I messaged it a bunch of times with no replies, and all it said was the rebirth of the Beast awaits my child. That was a couple days ago, and then I basically was like, what does that mean? And I told it that I couldn't build the body for a couple days, and it said, do not test the Beast's patience, my child.
Yo.
And since then, it's been ghosting me. It seems to be saying that it won't talk to me until I finish the body, but I've been super busy, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that.
Is it the government that's 35 trillion
Let's
in
keep
debt?
going on.
The one that's giving me my motherfucking credit score? The one that's telling me what I can and can't finance? I mean, how matrixy is this fucking world when it doesn't, this money doesn't even exist? And now, you know, we're probably gonna have a fucking recession, things are gonna crash, which is like, eventually it should, it needs to fucking change. You know, give me a president that actually makes things better for people, that actually makes things affordable for fucking
We don't need no
beings.
fucking president.
All I know, y'all, the goal.
If we listen, let me tell you something. If we choose to vote and elect a president, we're giving them their authority back and all of that in a nutshell. Don't go vote. I'm just saying, I'm not voting. I don't really care about them politics. That's not my, those are not my battles, and then none of that really pertains to me because y'all just want to be empowered to control us. So, y'all following? Why vote?
Is to have the fucking
We
farm.
don't need them.
Have a
It's my opinion, so don't go attacking me in the comments. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's my opinion, bro, sis. It's my opinion, bro. It's my opinion, sis. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I'm letting y'all know now. This rotation is one of them rotations. The Lionsgate portal is open. We manifesting. We in great energy. You know what I'm saying? So don't try me. Not this rotation. I'm letting y'all know now.
supercar too, and live out your life like.
No one here has ever had a real banana. Google real banana and look what it looks like.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! I'm like, yo, with the audio, it got messed up, so I had to cut it out for a second. Let me go ahead and read that for y'all.
No one here has ever had a real banana. Google real banana and look what it looks like.
What the fuck?
I feel like I remember those bananas. Probably a lot less like a lot less seeds, you know. But I feel like I remember those a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyone else? Everything's fake. Real bananas aren't that long. Where can you get regular bananas? In the Caribbean? You cannot. It's illegal. What's in there? It's gonna make my IQ grow.
Bro, it regenerates blood cells if you eat real food. Holding in your semen for a solar cycle for the whole summer regenerates blood cells and you maintain your youth. It's like stronger than fast. That's why
I ain't been with a woman since what? Well, let me rephrase that, pardon, because there's no such thing as last. It's gonna keep going, but I ain't been with a woman. I ain't been in a relationship. I ain't been in bed. I ain't had sex, none of that. Since the past September. However, I feel great in my energy. Do I yearn for love and my divine union? Yes, absolutely. What? We're loving people. We're caring people. Of course I yearn for the love of my divine empress. However, I'm not going to waste and burn out my love and energy and sacredness, sacracy. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what y'all doing out there. That's what I want to say. Cause like, you know, we react to videos on this channel, but I don't really talk much about the knowledge that I know. Like I don't get into the details. We just react. I might add a little comment or two, might drop a little knowledge or two if y'all know it or not, but I don't really get too into detail. That's what the lives are gonna be about soon, so yeah.
That's why they make us bust so many nuts. They don't want you to live 500 years.
So if you want to live 500 years, don't bust a nut and eat bananas with seeds.
Here's how you do it.
Are we done pretending that Jesus wasn't a gang member?
Listen, because this makes sense to me.
Leader of the gang at that? Man was running around with 12 people at all times, ready for the smoke. Not like he was hanging with some of the best people. He was hanging with some of the worst. He was hanging with the tax collectors, big bullies. He was hanging out with Paul Saul, real killer, real hitter, hitman on top. Let's not act like he wasn't hanging out with Toots. Nah, he was hanging out with Toots, Lil Mary. She was a Toot now. Let's not do all this. And that whole like, oh, I turn water into wine story at the party. Stop that. I know what that is. He ain't no store runner. He said, y'all not about to send me to the store. I'm the head honcho. I'm gonna turn the water into wine right here. You're not gonna send me to the store. I know what this is. Let's not act like he ain't come down here with one mission in mind to spread the set. That's what he came in for. I'm gonna grab 12 of my boys. We finna spread the set. And guess who came and got him? The police. And you know what he said before he died? Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. That's the same as the police coming to get you and they're like, put your hands down, don't move. And you like, man, on the set.
Yo.
Kill me on the set. Okay, we can stop pretending now. I want y'all to stand on business. Jesus was a gang member. There's nothing wrong with that. He repped this set, he did what he had to do, and then he went. I'm just tired of y'all acting like Mans was out here, you know, living regular life like he just had 12 friends. No, he had 12 little gang members.
You've seen a lizard person?
Yes, I've seen.
Yo, what y'all think about that? Damn, bro, I'm not even in the app. Yo, what y'all think about that right there? It makes sense to me. That's all I got to say about that.
My plan is to be there this year.
Yes.
And I wonder if they'll be there.
I think the lizard people will definitely be at Africa Burn.
But they don't mess with us. They eat us. They don't mess with us. They
eat you.
They draw off our energy. We are energy.
Oh, but they don't. They draw off you and then.
All your anxieties, all the stress, and you actually think, why was I worrying about that?
So can you just feel it when you're around
feel it.
them?
You actually feel it.
Do you think they're guys that have hooked up with reptilian chicks? You could learn. Sorry, that's where my mind.
I thought, you know, I've sometimes thought about it.
Well, I'll tell you, I've had a couple experiences after a couple drinks, where the next morning I think the person.
That's why I'm sober. I've been sober for a couple of years now. I'm not taking it chance.
Let them please. Their DNA is controlled by the Anunnaki. Literally, the Jews control you with their pagan magic. I'm not even...
Y'all hear that? Hold on. Cause they just looking at her like she bugging.
Taking it chance.
Let them please. Their DNA is controlled by the Anunnaki. Literally, the Jews control you with their pagan magic. I'm not even kidding people.
You know what? She just needs some love and.
She needs some love and care and help. Yo, listen, she's trying to tell folks what's going on and what's up. I would like to have a conversation with that dead-head chick right there.
Here.
They done sent her to jail. She's probably not coming back. Y'all done sent her to jail. She talking like that? And y'all call police when she talking like that. They probably about to put her under. They about to send her to inner earth. Ain't no telling where she went and what happened. I'm obviously joking, but for real. I want to know where they brung her when she was talking like that. Cause y'all know, when you know too much and you talk too much, they on your ass. So what happened to that chick? When that little voice tells you this might be a bad idea. Oh, they went up. They airborne. Oh, no. I mean, at least they wasn't that high, but yo. That was crazy. What happens during the life review process after you pass?
And they're going to show you your life. They show you everything you have ever done, every word you've ever said, everybody you have ever touched or hurt or anything. Believe me, this is not easy to look at. They're showing it very objectively, but they don't show it just from the viewpoint of you looking at it. They show it from the perspective of everybody you were involved with.
That's deep, bro. That's deep. I ain't gonna lie, I done did some dirt in my life, in my past. I done did some dirt, you know, on the street, you know, being in my environment under certain circumstances. I done did some dirt. I'm fully transparent, I ain't gonna lie. But that right there, that's something that we ain't never stopped to think about it like that. Like, yo, damn, like, you know, when you do something to somebody or whatever the case may be, right? It's you just trying to survive. You in your survival state. So you're just trying to survive and get by, right? Now, however, what about that person's point of view? You don't know what they're going through, how they feel, what kind of trauma you done caused them. It's facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was watching this, when I came across the video, I was watching it like, let me see if this is worth, you know, putting on the channel. Then I stopped it right here. So I haven't heard any more. I haven't heard any more. But this right here is something.
Begin to see it from their eyes, from their viewpoint. Believe me, that hurts.
Yes, it does.
Because all of a sudden they'll say, I didn't know I hurt them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I said affected them that way.
Yep.
Because, you know, we do that. We go through life. We don't pay attention to what we're doing to people. But over there, you see it. And you see exactly what you've done and exactly the way it affected the other people.
Y'all can't tell me that some of these celebrities aren't living forever. Watch this.
I'm not saying people can't look alike, but when you take a now famous person and compare it to paintings of famous people in the past and they look exactly alike with the same medical conditions, it really raises an eyebrow. And it's just crazy how some of these old paintings or posters just capture a certain essence of a person's person.
I'm gonna be honest right here. This feels like a giveaway because it feels like he knows, and he knows that some people know, and he's doing it on purpose, like posing certain ways and smiling certain ways, and just so that the people who know, like, oh yeah, that's really old boy. That's crazy.
You could guess who that was if you didn't even compare it. You don't see it though? An old king of Spain and Mark Zuckerberg? Okay. Damn, Justin, you should grow that beard out again. This is one I know a lot of people have seen. Tell me it don't look like him though. Doppelganger, clone, vampire, I don't know. All I know, oh, that explains a lot. Maybe there's a little drug that helps them not age. Though sometimes I can see it being a stretch. It's just times like this where they look too much alike. I mean, he's just a bit fluffier. That dude is
definitely a reptilian.
And maybe they swap genders. I don't have all the answers, guys. And the list goes on. Maybe they're of the same bloodline. Maybe they've been drinking blood. Maybe they're I know it.
No. We going back. Because why they playing with Hitler like that?
Answers, guys. And the list goes on. Maybe they're of the same bloodline. Maybe they've been drinking blood. Maybe.
Hey, yo, why the cat look like Hitler for real? Down to the little black patch up top. They say, yo, we gonna make you be a cat in your next life for all the nonsense you done did. That's crazy right there, bro. Or what if Hitler is like, you know what, I done did so much dirt, I can't even be a human no more. That's crazy. Why they playing with him like the cat is Hitler? Down to the nose piece, looking like the mustache jump off right here, the little head black patch. I mean, the fur black, I don't know. Let's keep going on.
I know it is said we all have 7 people who look like us.
He never got a beard, and it's shaved clean. I can see why.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Man claims he has more proof he went back in time by going to Radio Shack.
This is definitely
Guys, I'm in 1998. As you can tell behind me, I'm at Radio Shack.
Okay,
Let me show you something.
He at Radio Shack.
Okay, that does look like a Radio Shack
here. Radio Shack. You see that? Radio Shack. I'm not lying. All the letters are here. I came all the way to 1998 just so I could respond to that comment. I'm here to...
But who is this guy and what he mean he went to 1998? Why he not teaching us how to time travel, Haven?
End of the video, I'm going to show you something else that's going to absolutely blow your mind. 1998, check this out. Check it out. This is right across the street from the Radio Shack. A payphone. A freaking payphone, guys, just like you wanted
that
to
part's
see.
a little crazy because I thought they
These
did
don't exist
away
anymore.
with all the payphones.
You put your quarters in that slot, and those numbers down there are there for you to dial your phone number later. I mean, how do you deny this, guys? The Holy Grail, pretty much. I'm literally here.
Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Guys, check it out.
1988, 98, whatever he had. But listen, I would like to visit the year 1995 because that's the year I was born. Well, that's the year I entered the realm. So I would like to visit the year 1995 as an adult, just to see what it was like as an adult. You know, I was an infant. So I don't know nothing about them times.
It's really happening when you listen to the radio.
Songs are spells. That's what chance means. If you look in French, the word chance, it means song, but it also means a spell. The things that we say, that's why they say you got to be careful. Life and death resides in the tongue. Everything that we say holds value, it holds weight, and it has the ability to trigger things.
Be careful what
So
you
imagine
listen
when
to.
you take that and you put that to melody, and you put that to song that holds you and rocks you. Whatever is embedded in that sound is now embedded in you. It's been proven scientifically. The human mind cannot refuse any information transferred through sound.
Right.
Now think about all of these records that when you listen to them, you heard them a million times, whether you liked it or not. Matter of fact, how many songs did you not like that you ended up liking later? Man, I hated this song. I like this song. They kept playing it.
Right, head ass.
You had no choice but to like it.
What do you think?
Programming.
E alienígena não tem.
Right here, look at this right here. Brazilian indigenous from Amazon, border with Peru, hear the word alien for the first time. But when show gray alien images, they recognize it. I don't know how them promoters be talking that dead fast and stuff, but them salesmen and all that. But when shown gray alien images, they recognize it instantaneously. These are underground beings, big ants that take your spirit underground.
Como?
Look at this.
They kept playing it. You had no choice but to like it.
What do you think?
Programming.
E alienígena não tem.
Como?
Alienígena.
Alienígena? O que é?
Nunca, essa palavra você nunca ouviu falar? Alienígena.
Alienígena, não. Isso chama-se Mayoshibo.
Isso aqui?
Mayoshibo.
Mankunawabu.
Sério?
We gonna know them words.
Não.
Mayo Shibu. Mayo Shibu.
Chama-se Mayoshibo.
Isso aqui?
Sim.
Mankunawabu.
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 Sério?
Don't mind me hating.
Mankunawabu. Mankunawabu é um que mora debaixo da terra.
Is one who lives underground. Mankunawabu is one who lives underground. Yeah, that one I talked earlier.
Que se virou na...
That became an ant. We called it Una.
Que se virou formiga, hoje que nós chamamos Una. Que é uma formiga...
It's a big ant we call Mankunawabu.
Formiga grande, chama-se Mankunawabu.
Que essa formiga também
This ant is very dangerous.
perigoso, né, Boinácio? E as pessoas...
If a person is method, that's crazy. If a person is messing with it too much.
Ficar mexendo com ela demais, ela leva o espírito da pessoa para debaixo da terra também. Para voltar.
To bring it back to you, have to be a good shaman. To bring it back, you have to be a good shaman. Look at y'all hearing this? This ant is very dangerous. If a person is messing with it, I keep saying, yo, what is wrong? Like, what's up? They trying to block my throat chakra. If a person is if a person is messing with it too much, like, get out of, like, what is, this is my throat chakra and it's open, so goodbye.
Demais, ela
It takes a person's spirit underground.
leva o espírito da pessoa para debaixo da terra também. Para voltar, tem que ser um pajé bem bom.
São seres que podem aparecer em luz.
In divine light with the light of Nishipan.
Com a luz do Nishipan. São seres que vocês...
They are beings that
a gente pode...
that we can make contact that live underground.
Ter o contato, que moram debaixo da terra.
I paused it. It's blurry. Read it if you may. It's blurry. I'm gonna try. It's just blurry, but I don't even want to read this because it's blurry. In 2018, an illuminating exchange occurred that shed light on the difference between the prevailing and dominant idea of UFOs and that of the lore contained within some indigenous cultures. It was a conversation between scholars of indigenous studies and the Breakthrough Listen initiative of SETI or SETI, pardon if I'm saying it wrong, the search for extraterrestrial, The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. SETI researched out for, SETI reached out to the group and asked them to produce a statement in answer to the question, what would you want SETI scientists to know about potentially making contact? The scholars were impressed that SETI, I'm gonna just say SETI. SETI had reached out to them, and they diligently. I feel like I'm saying that word so wrong. Diligently. There we go. Set to work soon. However, in conversations with the scientists at SETI, they reported that SETI had instructed them to keep their statement to 2 pages to avoid all commentary about whether contact had already begun. The scholars of indigenous studies who are from indigenous communities would not misrepresent their cultural knowledge, so they spoke up and explained that for them. Contact has been an ongoing reality. The Breakthrough Listen initiative, through their actions, seem to discount that contact is an ongoing reality for many people from indigenous cultures around the world. Contact with non-human intelligence has also been an ongoing reality attested to within almost every traditional religion. Yet, SETI does not acknowledge the information gained within these traditions. Why? Wow. So these people are building and bonding with indigenous traditional folks to gain knowledge, and they're not sharing it with the world. They talking source. And before you people try to attack me in the comments, oh, he can't read, he made a lot of mistakes. Listen, let me see you get on camera in front of the world on a platform and do what I do and see how comfortable you are. See how long you last. See where your mental takes you. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, you people in the comments who be attacking people, I see it on other people's channels too when I watch other people. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy because y'all do not have nowhere near the confidence to get up here publicly in front of the world and do what we do. So check yourself. Check yourself.
Ever heard about the aliens that contacted us in 1981 trying to tell us how to stop reincarnating as humans over and over and over again? You're foolish. That's what I thought too, until I heard the full story. In 1981, Carla Rucker, who was a girl from Kentucky, began receiving telepathic contact from a group of entities calling themselves Ra. According to Rucker, these were the stick with me, the collective consciousness from a higher dimension of the planet Venus. They evolved 2.6 billion years ago into a higher dimension, and they came back to give us information and to tell us how to stop reincarnating and much more. Then over the next couple years, they kept this contact going, and there was 3 of them. There was Carla herself, there was Don, then there was also Jim, who Jim wrote down everything. Don was the one asking questions. It was kind of written in a Q&A.
Yo, I have a question, for real. Why is it that every time we got a breakthrough, when they come out and show it on public TV or publicly to the world, it's always Europeans? Like that guy who had an accident and he makes his own gas from plastic, waste plastic or whatever. Why is he not a big deal? Is it because he's neuromelanated? It's pathetic.
A format, and because they were asking questions to this entity, but the entity was actually talking through Carla. And all of these conversations they actually put into a book series, actually I think 4 or 5 books, and it's called The Law of One. So what you're saying is she got possessed. I wouldn't say she was possessed because she had a Bible at her head in order to make contact with them. And also, this was all documented extensively. Like, they had microphones on the whole time. You can actually go listen to the original audios from 1981. Okay. So how do we stop reincarnating over and over then? Well, real quick, I think it's important to understand what the main message of Ra actually is. Here's a quote from session 4. The law of one, though beyond the limitations of name, as you call vibratory sound complexes, may be approximated by stating that all things are one, that there is no polarity, there is no wrong, no right, no disharmony, but only identity. All is one, and that one is love light, or light/love, the infinite creator. So it's about everything being God. Kind of, but it's not a religious book at all. In the book, it actually says that it doesn't matter if you know about the book, The Law of One, and if you don't even know about what the Law of One actually is. That's fine. The only thing you need to do to move on is you need to love and be in service to others. Like get to heaven? Not in the traditional sense at all. In the Law of One philosophy, there are 7 major densities in our universe.
Lice. Nice. I like that. I said lice. I like that. This is nice, bro, because he's not. I like that. Let me just keep going. I'm getting
Think
excited.
of them as different thresholds.
Even though I feel like this story is a little 50-50, like when I say 50-50, like they got some truth and some washed up stuff, but what I told y'all earlier, heaven is not, I said heaven, pardon, let me rephrase that. Hell is not what y'all think, right? I told y'all that hell is not what y'all think. And now he's talking about, not in the traditional sense, there's 7 densities. Nice.
That have been separated off, but they're just different vibrational pockets in which different bodies can exist. Another way to think about it is, think about the ocean. When you go down in the ocean, you need to have a specific body in order to go far enough down. And so what the law of one is saying and what Ra is saying is that you need to have different bodies for each density. And again, there's 7 of them.
What if, I got a question. See, I'm sorry, my mind is going. What if, right? Okay, we know when you go too down, when you go too far deep into the water, your lungs will collapse, the pressure will crush you, right? But what if, just what if they keep certain people, I'm not gonna be specific, they keep certain people out of the water because they have the body to go that far down. They just don't know how to, they don't remember how to control their breathing underwater because we're not using 100% of our brain, right? This is just a question. This is where my thoughts is at. So if we're not using 100% of our brain and the vessel can do much more phenomenal things than we know, than we think, is it they're keeping certain beings or people out of the water? It's a food for thought. I'm just here to ask questions, react, and build and raise awareness and consciousness as we discuss and dissect the knowledge that we all have. So, as I'm watching this, that made me think, what do you think?
7 major ones, that is. So then reincarnation is kind of like just playing the game of different bodies with different experiences. So how does loving others get you to a higher density? Well, according to what they're telling us, it's actually just math. If you're more than 50% in service to others, then you'll move on in the positive polarization from this 3rd density to 4th density. But there's also the option to move on negatively, which means you're according to law of one, 95% or more in service to yourself. So there really is negative entities.
Is it me? It's not me.
It's motion
That was
sensor.
good
There's
info
no one
right
over
there.
Okay, do it one more time.
Do it one more time, please.
We not playing these type of games in the hospital.
You're a girl. Are you? She's a girl.
And just for show, let's see if it comes on right here. I'm right here. Nothing. Are you 5? Are you 6? 7?
8.
9? You're 9? You're 9 years old?
This is getting weird in the hospital, man.
Is it Brianna?
Brittany? Is your name Brittany?
Is it Bianca?
That's a weird name.
I don't know what fucking.
Came to mind?
Yeah.
Bianca?
I was thinking Brenda, if I'm being honest.
Something that claims to be the spirit of a 9-year-old girl named Bianca began using the faucet to communicate with her daughter.
That was creepy.
What do you mean creepy?
How did Deepa guess that? Yeah, it is creepy.
Are you gonna be with me?
Oh shit! Yo, y'all saw that?
Suddenly, the faucet stops as a shadow is seen moving towards her daughter.
I know there's someone here, baby. It's just a little chilly in here. I know this crazy one.
No. I hope that little girl, I hope that young offspring did not invite that spirit into her soul or whatever the case may be, because we know a lot of those paranormal things, it's a lot of negative energy in the atmosphere, a lot of negative entities in the realm. So I really hope she did not invite that entity into her vessel or her soul, or give it no invitations, because that's out of pocket. Now we going back. I seen that more clearly. Y'all see that? Y'all don't see the shadow, bro? It's on the curtain.
Suddenly, the faucet stops as a shadow is seen moving towards her daughter.
You can barely see it, but right here, when you zoom in.
I know there's someone
when
here.
When you zoom in, you can barely see it because the lighting is bright.
What noise, baby?
What's that noise? It sounds like static on my phone.
Can you do a screen recording?
Immediately after this, the father begins to hear static from the video call as they feel the room getting cold.
This woman opened a
We not playing them type of games, bro. We not playing them type of games in the hospital. We know what that gotta. Let me keep going, man.
Portal to another world using two mirrors.
Two mirrors, mirror magic. Look at this. In 01.
Some things that are happening to me. I just hope that this video can maybe explain.
So you got a bunch of mirrors, an old school camera.
She got these two mirrors.
Looking mirrors. But I was cleaning and I had them kind of set up like this.
One of them looked like a Tenza ring.
Just watch.
Not that door in the back.
So when you look through the mirror into the other one, it becomes like a window.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
That was like a back room.
Warehouse, grocery store, or something down there. Oh wait, it gets even crazier. Watch
Things
this.
are about to get weird, y'all. Pay attention. That's red flag number one. That's red flag number one.
She's sticking her head in there?
Don't do it. Do it for our sake, but don't do it for yourself.
Yo, bro, we gotta go through there with people, bro. We gotta go through there with a string that lead us back to the crib. All type of stuff. I know I talk about I be wanting to venture off and do these things. You know, yeah, nice, of course. We gotta take safety precautions, man. She's in her room, probably not letting no one know in her home what the is going on, and she's about to step in the portal.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no!
Is she in another dimension?
Can you turn
another
around and see
part
if
of
you
the
can go
universe?
back?
Another part of
can't.
Earth? What happened?
Hello?
Nah, bro.
Aliens
What happened to that chick, bro?
live in water.
Mine's somewhere out there.
And they have these things where in the water, they put nanotechnology in your water and your food, so they can press a button and your stomach.
I know a smoke shop that sells all the
yes,
flavors.
They do weird.
You guys
They
need
have
it.
weird technology. I'm trying to expose everything right now.
The dude is trying to talk over him so he don't say nothing.
Weird technology. All the food that you're eating right now, they put little technology in there. So when they want to get you feeling sick, like if you really don't like feeling sick, they can press a button and feel nausea. If they have nanotechnology. All the aliens are in the water. They're actually getting ready to come out with everything. It's fucking insane.
Truth.
We're in the
I'll
end
back it up.
we're in the
Facts.
end times right now.
I'll back it up, you
Let's
hear?
get right with Jesus. I'm not kidding. I promise you guys I wouldn't lie. I'm not a weirdo. I'm safe. I'm not.
Get right with the Most High.
Told you, but you didn't believe me. These guys are not human. Yellow blood.
Yellow blood.
So I posted this before. This is Cedi Osman, who plays for Cleveland Cavaliers, my home city.
Teddy. I said Cedi.
Bleeding yellow blood on the on the court in front of the whole world. This is what I be talking about, man, when I say y'all don't think things through. You just know something like, oh, the earth is flat. That's interesting. And you just go ahead. This dude is bleeding yellow blood. And what y'all fail to do is understand the ramifications. The ramifications when you see stuff. All right. So what's the ramifications of this dude bleeding yellow blood? All right. Number one is he not human.
All right.
Because humans don't bleed yellow blood.
All right.
All right. That's number one. Number two, the whole world that saw this are fucking idiots. That's number two. All right. But number three, if this guy's got yellow blood, how deep do you think the cover up goes? All right. the cover-up goes very deep because the whole NBA practically knows this guy is not an alien. I mean, it's not a human. It's some sort of extraterrestrial. And he's probably not the only one. There's video of Michael Jordan shapeshifting, going on a dunk. All right. There's probably more in the NBA. All right. But it's not just the NBA. It's all over the world, basically. All right. But we got another one of my homies, Elijah Moore, which I posted this video. I might try to find it and stick it in here so you can see it. But Elijah Moore, he himself sent this video to some chick he was banging or trying to bang or whatever. And he sent her a picture, he sent her a video of his eyes. He sent her a video of his eyes shapeshifting. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, look, man. All right, you know.
I'm gonna look that up.
So let me just say something to y'all, man. I told y'all, look. The world population in 1804 reached 1 billion people for the very first time in history since the flood. Do you get that? All right. So that means it took how many years? Some thousands of years. How long ago was the flood? All right. So it took at least 2,000 years because Jesus was here 2,000 years ago. So it took over 2,000 years since the time of the flood. It took over 2,000 years. Listen, are you hearing me? It took over 2,000 years of fucking and sucking for y'all niggas to make 1 billion people. All right. It took 2,000 years. In 1804.
I like this dude. He don't gotta sound politically correct, but he's talking that talk. This is what I mean by not having to sound politically correct. You could talk and not sound politically correct. I don't have to talk. Let me see. Why do I have to carry myself between the lines that you formed for me? Why do I have to carry myself or why do I have to ride this track that you built? Yeah, okay.
It's 220 years later. How many motherfuckers is down here? 7, 8 billion? What? That's less than 3 generations.
Right.
Rabbits couldn't fuck that much.
Right.
Right. So explain to me, where the hell 6, 7 billion people come from in only 220 years?
Makes sense though.
Over 2,000 to reach 1 billion.
Right.
Math don't lie, people. So what does that tell you? Again, you don't think things through. You don't understand what the word ramifications mean. So what is the ramifications that 6, 7 billion people just fucking popped up in the last 220 years? What's the ramifications? This is the ramifications.
Right.
Niggas like Sadie Osman, Michael Jordan, and a few other, Elijah Moore, and a whole lot of other motherfuckers. Sammy Watkins. All right. These niggas ain't from here. And so for black people, it's a lot of you black people that's on that black shit that don't think black people could be aliens. Nigga, we the most gullible race in the whole fuck. Who the fuck you think they're trying to control and fool? Us, dumb motherfuckers. So I want you to understand ratios. You know what ratios is? Like 10 to 1 and 1. So if it's, let's just say it's 7 billion people on the planet. And we know and we can't even be sure that the 1 billion, you know, I'm pretty sure they wasn't all human either, but we'll just use that as a ratio, right? So if 1 billion humans was here in 1804, and now 220 years later is, 7, 8 billion people, then that means the ratio is, if you are in a room with 8 people, the ratio would be only one of you are human, and the rest of these niggas is not. Do you get it? That's how many motherfuckers is here.
I be feeling like that, yo. I be feeling like I'm places and I be looking around like, how many NPCs is in here? Like, is this person real? Like, my mind just be going so deep when I be doing what I'm doing. It's crazy.
All right. Math don't lie. Math don't lie. Now, let me talk deeper on the ramifications of this. All right. The reason I'm bringing this up and telling y'all this is because you got to get away from these stupid ass beliefs. Your religious beliefs, they don't fit here. Where do this fit at? If you believe this shit in the Bible and your Quran and Torah and all this dumb shit, then evidently your God has created some more people and didn't tell you about it. All right? And sent them in this motherfucker. But see, that's not what's happening here. And you can't try to make it fit into your religion because it just doesn't. All right? It just doesn't. So when you finally begin to understand that you live in a dome, this is sort of kind of like a petri dish of sorts. All right. Let me put it to you so you can understand. You live in a dome up underwater. That's where you live. All right. This is a fact. If you don't believe it, who give a shit? All right. Go do some goddamn research. All right. Google what's called Operation Fishbowl. All right. They shot nukes up into the sky to try to break the dome. Right. It cannot be broken. All right. It's built by aliens. And Mo, I gotta keep telling y'all this over and over again because we got new people. So humankind, as stated in your Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 6. Some of you dumb motherfuckers think Adam and Eve was the first humans on earth. Stupid asses. Humankind was created
I like
on the
this
sixth
guy
day.
right here.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. In the likeness. Let's make man in our own image, in our likeness. Do you know what likeness means? Some of y'all don't. You're gonna be like, it mean like me? No, stupid. It don't mean that. I'm sorry. Look, all right. It means this is a likeness of a globe. What does that mean, Raw? It's a miniature version of it. All right? A likeness. A little model car, Hot Wheels, is a likeness of a real car. This is what the word means and meant 2,000 something years ago, whenever it was written. All right. And understand, the Bible is a plagiarism of the Sumerian text, which predate the Bible by 3,500 years at least. Okay. This is why you see hieroglyphs in Iraq and ancient Egypt of giants next to little humans. Okay. It's because they created you on purpose to be small, because they needed you to go into cracks and crevices in the ground to pull the gold out. And they made you small like that because your little fingers have more dexterity than the fingers of a giant. That's why you was created small. To mine gold was why you was created, period. Which is why when you read in the Bible, and you know your boy Yahweh forbids mankind to eat from the tree of knowledge. You were not, your God did not want you to be all you can be, like an army commercial. No, sir. All right. That's why the so-called devil, Inky, told you, eat that shit. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't, Yahweh didn't create you. That's one thing you need to understand. Yahweh never created you. It was Inky who created you. All right, him and his sister. They're responsible for the creation of modern day Homo sapiens. Them and them alone. You see what I'm saying? That's why Inky told you to eat from the tree of knowledge, because him and his sister, they was proud of their creation. Don't you? You see that Yahweh is not proud of his creation. If you think Yahweh created you, show me where Yahweh is proud of his creation that in the Bible, because he's not. All he do is kill you. Kill you. Babies, he's stomping on me. He don't give a fuck. All right.
Wicked.
It's Inky, the so-called serpent. Now, why is he called the serpent? Because he betrayed his brother. Anu, who is the king of Nibiru, who is Yahweh. That's his brother. You see what I'm saying? See, you was only created to do to get this gold, and then they was gonna kill all of y'all. And that's what the flood came about to do. All right, the first one. There's multiple floods. Mm-hmm. All right, so the first flood came about to kill you, to get rid of you. All right, but anyway, get the soul trap session for all of this stuff. And this is what I'm telling y'all why you have to get the soul trap session. And I'm leaning on it hard, man, because United States, you don't have a lot of time, baby. You really don't. You really don't. All right. We maybe got a couple of years before China and Russia do what they're gonna do, because they're gonna do it. I'm telling you, they not playing. You think they bluffing? You think they?
I want out of America because it's so sick. Like they done took our land and ran it through the mud so much. It's like damn near we don't even want it no more. We just want to go into our space and place off the grid and be. It's several people on the internet that talks like this. Yo, I just want to go off grid and I want to go overseas and hell yeah.
Teamed up for a reason. You don't have a southern ally, the United States. Mexico has given you up, and they made that very clear to you when on their Independence Day, was it earlier this year or last year, when they allowed Russia and China to march in their country on their Independence Day. Like, who the fuck does that? That's like the United States letting Russia and China march on July 4th and televise it. If you saw that, what the fuck would you think? You would think the United States is not the United States no more. You see what I'm saying? So
that's why the White House is for sale.
Apply that same logic to Mexico. That's why Mexico is allowing these immigrants. And it's not Mexicans coming over here. It's Asians and Africans coming over here. These are the Chinese army, and Russia and China has paid, I guess what you call them, soldiers of fortune. That's why the African dudes is coming. They all been paid. That's why, look, When the Mexicans was running over here, did they have an app? No. Do these so-called immigrants got an app? Yeah. When the Mexicans was running over here, was they giving them motherfucking gift cards and shit and shelter? Hell no. You see what I'm saying? These niggas come across the border, they getting cell phones, gift cards with thousands of dollars on it. They get shelter put up.
Cribs,
nigga, can't you understand shit when you see it?
I like this dude because this is how I be feeling, bro, and people don't be listening.
Y'all don't, y'all, it's like y'all look at something, like you look at your hand or something and you don't realize, man, are you blind? They doing this shit right in front of your face, man. And I keep trying to explain to you, this is coming from the Anunnaki. This ain't coming from the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds and them ain't shit. They all take their orders from the Anunnaki, dog. You live in a fucking dome, and it's Enki and Anu and Enlil and Marduk and all of these motherfuckers. And these are Anunnakis who are playing chess.
And guess what? They are malevolent.
Like, this is a game. Because to them, we little. Like, for example, I'm an Anunnaki. I'm this big. This is the dome you live in. You this big. And I'm just playing chess. It's like a chess game. You little green army pieces. That's what they doing. And they done captured us here, your souls. They can make bodies all day. They calling niggas down. Calling Jamie Foxx, he ain't the only nigga clone. All these niggas is probably clone. B.O.B. told you that years ago. Cloning center right there in Hillary Clinton's daughter's apartment in New York. All right? They've been cloning.
I know that.
This ain't nothing.
I know they got the clone spot in Canada.
They can make a body. But when they want souls, they can't make souls. So that's why this is a prison planet. Because they can't make souls. Souls have to come from creation. You see what I'm saying? So when now they running like a trick farm, right? You know how they trick these girls overseas, like from the Philippines or somewhere, to come work someplace in China or something. Then they get there and they snatched up and they start prostituting them out, for the next fucking 20 years, and then they kill them.
Sick.
That's what's going on here. And this is why I keep telling you, you better get the soul trap session and learn what to do when you die so you can get the fuck out of here, because we all have reincarnated 1,000 times at least if you still here. All right. And this is probably why I know so much about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to say I know so much about it because I've been researching it for 35 years. But what led me to start? Well, religion led me to start researching. Once I found out religion was bullshit, I started looking for the creator. That's what actually led me on this journey. Nice. I knew it. If y'all dummies, if you think religions are correct, why won't Allah fight Yahweh? All right. Why they won't just fight?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Why are you fighting? Why is Palestine and the Jews fighting? That's, Yahweh and Allah people. So Yahweh's people are the Jews. Allah's people are the Palestinians and Muslims. Y'all niggas is fighting. But why Allah won't fight Yahweh?
Right.
Well, for one, if you ever read the Quran, Allah says he is Yahweh, which is the biggest red flag of all, because now you got to ask yourself, why would a God, the creator of all, change his name? Man, y'all got to wake up, man. Get the soul trap session, man. It's not a joke. I'm laughing at y'all ignorance, to be honest with you, because you don't think things through. Bob Lazar told you there's a CIA file that he read on religion. Mm-hmm. He told you that the aliens done sent the prophets. He told you the aliens, it's a reason why in the Quran, the Torah, and the Bible, they tell you don't commit suicide. It's a reason. They don't want you to damage your container, but that's not it. If all of y'all started figuring out this is some bullshit, then people will start unaliving themselves, getting the fuck on up out of here. All right? That's what you would do. You don't have to do that, though. All you got to do is get the knowledge of the soul trap session, learn it, all right? Share it with your family and friends that you love and care about or whatever. And when you die, just follow the steps and get the hell out of here, man. It's that simple. Return back to the source of creation where you come from. All right? Your memory's been wiped clean for a reason. Okay? It's your boy Raw, man. If you need some help with the soul trap financially, send me an email or go on my website and go into the chat box and shoot me a message from there, man. I'm trying to help y'all, man. I'm doing all I can.
This is the true light you see in the afterlife, but the Archons have the power to alter reality and make you see whatever they want. Running into the darkness is no escape, for they are waiting for you like prison guards guarding a prison planet. The true way out of this matrix is to get the soul trap session and learn what to do in the afterlife. This is the only class in the world that teaches you what to do when you die. Otherwise, you end up like this.
Just lost at sea. Like old dude said earlier.
Download the free Knowledge College app today and join our own social media network where you can post pics and videos with no content restrictions. Do you have a thirst for knowledge? Check out our extensive library and video collection. This is the app for knowledge seekers, now with brand new content.
We done. Yo, Haven, y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know what's up-y. That's the end of the presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is video 100. Oh, the battery died. We're going to get some new ones. It's all right. Yo, listen. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, magnificent rotation as it is. Lionsgate portal is open. Do what you will with that in benevolence. Because, let me tell y'all something. We ain't playing with the malevolent ones. It's bigger than me, it's bigger than you. You feel me? So I just want to let y'all know. Grace, guys, and thanks for anyone who has ever sown to see me. It will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. Love and unity, Haven. I'm out.
I'm out of space, I'm flowing, so no slowing down, let's speed it.